Legend has it that more than 2,000 years ago, the Buddha Shakyamuni attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree. Therefore, Bodhi tree is regarded as the sacred tree in Buddhism.
As the earliest documented Bodhi tree transplanted in China, this sacred tree at Guangshao Temple has a legendary story to tell.
It is said that during the Liu Song dynasty, Gunabhadra, an Indian monk, arrived in Guangzhou by sea and lived at Wangyuan Temple, where he rebuilt the platform of ordination. Then he prophesied that later there shall be a bodhisattva with a non-decaying body to be ordained here. Decades later, in the first year of Tianjin in the Liang dynasty, another eminent Indian monk, Zhiyao Sanzang, arrived in Guangzhou. He brought a young Bodhi tree from India to the platform and set up a stele with another prophecy. 160 years after my death, right under this tree, a bodhisattva with a non-decaying body will liberate countless sentient beings by teaching the supreme Dharma. He is the real king of Dharma, passing on the authentic seal of Buddha's mind.
The prophesied one was no other but the sixth patriarch Huineng. In the first year of Yi Feng in the Tang dynasty, Huineng came to Guangshao Temple. At that time, Yin Zong, a Chan master, was giving a lecture on the sutra.
When the flag was flapping in the wind, two monks among the audience were arguing over the cause of such a movement. One said the wind is the cause, and the other insisted that it's the flag, with neither convincing the other. Approaching them, Huineng calmly said, "What moves is neither the wind nor the flag, but your mind." This remark shocked everyone present. Immediately, Yin Zong realized that this visitor was anything but ordinary and seated him high. Later, he ordained Huineng as a monk under the Bodhi tree.
It is said that after the sixth patriarch was ordained, the abbot Venerable Fatai buried his hair under the ground and later built a pagoda on it to commemorate Huineng's ordination at this temple.
The name of the pagoda is Yi Fa, which means to bury the hair. Another name for the pagoda is the sixth patriarch hair pagoda. As we know, the custom of building pagoda to worship Buddha is originated from India. Though with certain Indian architectural features, this 8-side and 7-story brick pagoda was built with the typical Chinese multi-story tower style. It is a combination of ancient Chinese and Indian architectural styles.
Besides the hair-bearing pagoda, there is another building dedicated to Huineng at this temple, the Hall of the Sixth Patriarch. This hall is behind the Mahavira Hall. Inside the Hall of the Sixth Patriarch, a life-size bronze statue of Master Huineng is enshrined.
The construction of the hall was sponsored by a Buddhist devotee called Guo Chonghua in the Northern Song dynasty, in order to commemorate the special connection between the sixth patriarch Huineng and Guangshao Temple. However, 200 years later, in the year 1269 AD in the Southern Song dynasty, the hall was burned down. It was then reconstructed by the abbot Zhu Zhong with a raised fund. The School of Sudden Enlightenment established by Huineng has liberated countless people for more than 1,000 years. It also has a tremendous influence on the Chinese Buddhism and culture. The master's significant status in the history of Chinese Buddhism can be understood from his disciples' composition of Dharma Gem Platform Sutra of the Sixth Patriarch, the only Buddhist scripture that is called Sutra despite its Chinese authorship.
If you come to Guangzhou, please don't forget to pay a visit to Guangshao Temple, the place where the Sixth Patriarch was ordained and the Southern Enlightenment was taught. Here you can visit the heritages left by the patriarchs and try to feel the profundity of Chan.